Anger is an important emotion. Anger is an indication that something is not right. For myself, I'd have to say, growing up with a father addicted to alcohol, there was so much rage in the house that I really never wanted to have any part of it again. So that when someone actually pushed me to the point where I got angry, I was mad that they got me mad. Uh, uh, so then, you know, you can see that you can be in a situation where rather than loving you, someone has figured out what annoys, hurts, and frustrates you, and they do that. They do those things as a means of controlling you. So when you're in a household with at least an addict, one addict, there may be more than one, um, anger and frustration and the lack of resolving problems. That they go hand in hand with addiction. That's the modus operandus. So anger is not I wouldn't own all of it. It's not something that is a bad emotion. It's an indication that there's a real problem that needs to be resolved. July 11th. It seems to me that many of us deal with our anger in inappropriate ways. Denying it, we stuff it, or we go off in fury, directing the feelings outward. I, for one, opt for avoidance of any conflict, and then I turn into a doormat. The Al-Anon program encourages me to acknowledge my feelings and be responsible for how I express them. The problem is not that I get angry, but that I do not know how to direct my anger appropriately. Lately, when I feel like hitting somebody, I take my pillow and beat the daylights out of my bed. When I want to wipe someone out, I attack my dirty oven. I try to release my anger as soon as I can so that I won't build resentments that will be harder to get rid of later. I'm learning to communicate my anger too. I may not do it gracefully, and my words may not be well received. It means facing the awful discomfort called conflict, but I can't run away anymore. Today's reminder, feeling our feelings is one important part of a recovery process. Learning how to balance feelings with appropriate action is another. So the quote here is when angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, 100, Thomas Jefferson. So anger is a complicated subject to talk about. Know that there's a lot of that frustration bubbles up and can be expressed as anger in an addicted household. Anger as an emotion in and of itself isn't any different than sadness or sorrow or, you know, envy or, it's just one of many emotions. Um, Needs to be dealt with. If it's not, it can get expressed in inappropriate ways. Think about it. Blessings on your day.